Welcome back to some Dragon Quest Builders 2. Alright, it seems you had washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. He decides to take a look around to see what we can get. Alright. Destroy all this stuff to get wood. We're gonna need wood. And make sure to grab some seaweed for food. I can't destroy any of those yet. Chest. See, here's a voice. There's nothing to hear. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? The voice seems to coming from another side of the rocky outcrop. Stitch might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. We will, but first, open the chest and then. Alright. Island of Awakening. And this is where we'll meet our partner for the rest of almost the entire game. The land of infinite opportunity. The sky is such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell? Maybe likely. Huh? What's that? What was with that noise? Hey, Spiky! Who the heck are you? I'm gonna be your best buddy from now on. Alright, we'll grab all of the seaweed. Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank, and then you woke up here on this beach. So how come you didn't crack it too? What's your story? Your name's Stitch, and you're an apprentice builder. Huh, never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, what do you see something? Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. That's over this. It's this way. Yeah, then. Oh, over here. Yeah, I know, Malra. This way. Yeah, I know. Bodies. No response, it's just the corpse. To the shore and washes the body out to sea. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you've never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if it wasn't on your ship, then how did I? Cough, splutter. What the? Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Urgh. Gasp. This is cool. Like, because the camera's underwater, you hear air. This is what you hear like when you're underwater. It's realistic. It's kind of cool how they did that. Where am I? How did I get here? Yeep! You're pirates! The pirates are you filthy freebooting brigands! You shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wah! There she goes. She's got a mouth on her. Hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts for good. Mind if I do the honors? Oh. And grab a couple of items real fast since we're going to need them. If anybody wants to play this, if you ever see these bubbles, that means there is a clam there. Another bubble. Alright, I think we got all the supplies we're gonna need. Get away from me, you villains! You're going to take me captive. At least tell me where we are and how I get out of here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Stitch when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Huh? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from that ship, the one who ran around grinning while those horde monsters barked orders at you. Ow! Fucker. Don't bite me, you little fucker. Sorry, my dog. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Well, alright. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. Lulu's demands. Make a room. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure we can fix the place up. You can salvage them from the decks, from the wreckage, and patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up, and you won't have to worry about splinters to work. We have no idea how long it's going to take for a search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough substance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or two on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on a bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwrecked lying around. You may as well put them to use. Now I have to be expected to put my head down for the night. On these lumpy old rocks, I need a proper bed if I'm going to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building four posters, so we shall just make with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when they're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here, anyway? Don't pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again, and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, builders, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery? Yes. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank you for it. Oh my god. She's the only character in this game that I cannot stand. Training exercises. Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? If only we could. What's that funny looking thing you've got there? It wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles that the girl was jabbing on about by any chance? Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate it like them raw, we'd be chucking up chunks until the break of dawn, and that's something I'd rather avoid. Alright. That girl really gives me the hump. First, she won't stop whining. Then the moment she wants something done, she barks out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not a lackey. Yeah, I know she's trying to hear too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be so soppy, sad case. She's the castaway. At the end of the day, same as us. We got to look out for number 1. That's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know you said you were a builder. Is that like something you do with a duck's nose? Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which errand we're going to do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just stuff some planks up in the holes. And hey, presto, we're building ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Stitch, you repaired the room. My room. I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door, a wall, and at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of a room. Anyways, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay. And you two are very welcome to stop by at any time that you like. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some those scallywinkles, things on the bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? You can create a bonfire. Yaha! Yaha! Bonfire. What's the deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have enough materials? All you need to do is put together some wood and oil on the worn out bench? Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. All you need now is wood. That girl said you can get some from driftwood and broken barrels on the beach. Whatever that means. Anyway, you better get that bonfire built. You know, you're starving her. It'll only put her in an even worse mood than she's already in. I think now we have a... Yep. Hey, Stitch, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials, which you use to make new stuff. That's what being a builder is all about? Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. How could I don't know already? Look, they might be a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I got my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know the scallywinkles Lou was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them all for ourselves. Well, first we're gonna bag us some slimes. Yeah. I can get a lot of oil. Naruto run! When your hunger reaches 0, you need to eat. That's why I grabbed all the kelp. Take this, monsters. Oh. We should now have enough. What's that you made? It's hot as heck and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Yep. 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 Careful, Stitch. The scallywinkle just fell in the fire. Ah, that must be how you cook it. So you builders can make food too, eh? Still, it'll be a little while till that scallywink's completely cooked. Let's go and look for some more materials while we ate. Yeah, I know. That aroma. Is that a smell of a succulent seared scallywinkle? I must have it. Let's hand it over. Oh, num num num. The scent of seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that hooks your vaguely edible, try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare, and it makes me feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Yeah, we cooked that one. How rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Stitch and Malroth, you say? I know you're a builder, Stitch, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and his anemic friend. What an unexpected partnership. We're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like him, you must be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Stitch, how's progress going with those straw beddings I asked for to make? I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. And we're going to learn to make a bed. Straw bed. Oh, here we go again. He's got his book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw something dry grassy along the shore of the west. Could that be what you're looking for? Alright. Cool. This is wonderful, Stitch. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Taking up during the day will help to recharge our energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to. It'll be a while with a dark and dangerous night in Dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew that I was rubbing shoulders with a builder on a deserted island, no less. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those mechanical monsters murdered them in cold blood. My nautical. So I stowed away on that cursed ship hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may have been marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both for ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. been a while long. Ugh. Sorry, nose itching. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. Everything's done now. Let's see now. You repaired the room, sorted out my sleeping arrangements, and made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say, it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity for you to absorb a little culture, and maybe even some manners. Now then, Stitch, I want you to go out first light every morning and forge 30 scullywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. I must be cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. Fujijiba. Good lord. Lulu, I could do without her. Alright. I calmed down a bit when she got what she wanted, but she's just as big as a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all our nagging, you made everything we needed to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Stitch, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. Alright, let me grab these first. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Stitch. I'm going to build a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? No, that's not right. Damn it! Why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. Grah! Oof. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. Ugh, why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Ah, forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Stitch. I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and made something for me. Yeah, we're gonna make you a mallet. Oaken Club. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken mallet. I can use it to whack stuff? Ha ha ha! That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Gives an oaken club to mallet. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out, Stitch. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. Haha, I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And I think you made it using only that junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Stitch. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Stitch, can you feel that? Some kind of evil aurora. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This would be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and we'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. The monster's somewhere down the coast of the west. Come on. I want to break in my new club and by breaking that sucker's skull. Alright. And then we're going to call this episode right here, guys. So stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Quest Builders 2.